Hey, my name is Fiona and welcome to my video. Sorry about the weird ass location. I realised that I have not filmed an intro or an exit to this video, so here I am in this weird ass location. But pretty much what I'm doing in this video is I was given a whole lot of secondhand pants, very luckily, and I need to alter them all to fit me correctly because they're all a bit too loose in my waist. So these are the first pair of shorts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take in the waist and I'm planning to just go in each side, which might mean that I no longer have short pockets in it. Then I'm also probably going to roll this hem and then sew it that way or something, just to make it a little bit more flattering. Got them on inside out. Okay, so I've like kind of pinned like the waistband, but I haven't actually gone down how far like I want it to go down. But what I think I'll do is I'm going to repin it and kind of get it more along this seam, because at the moment it's sort of off, and just do it. Kind of give it a shot.
Fun fact, trying to cut with one hand while holding a camera in the other hand is actually really hard.
Okay, so my sewing machine's all set up with white thread. I'm using this one and I'm not sure if it's gonna work out. I've kind of drawn a line for me to follow, but let's be real, I'm just winging it. I just broke my needle. Alright, let's try this again. I've broken two needles in the same place when I've gone back stitching, and I don't know if it's because this is super thick or if it's because of this. So what I'm going to do is get scrap fabric, recognise it, and try again. I'm going to like fold it up so it's kind of thick. I don't know, I'm just going to try it. It's not going to backstitch. I'm just going to like go over it a couple of times. Okay, so I'm just kind of hoping that this is not going to undo because I've sewn over it so many times, even though I haven't backstitched. So, yay! I guess this here, so I'm going to change that. Okay, I just wet my hair down, so if you think I'm hella sweaty or like I'm crying, I'm not. It's just water running down my hair because it's so freaking hot and I'm getting frustrated and blah blah blah. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully it was just the needle, not the needle, the thread. Okay, so they're fitting a bit better, but they're still a bit loose, so I'm going to take them in more. Okay, just tucked my top up because it was like bunching around here because it's a bit long to be tucked in. But and I've rolled these shorts just to see what they could look like. They're still like a little loose, but like comfortably loose in the waist. And yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna sew these pockets flat because they're just adding. And then I am gonna sew these down to be like this. So sew on the pockets, and I think they are fitting that just a little bit more flattering. Kind of feel huge in them, not gonna lie. I'm kind of in like two minds whether it's like cute or hideous. So these are the next pair of shorts. Well, shorts, they're kind of 3/4 length at the moment for me to alter. Again, they're nowhere near as big as the last pair, but they are still too big at the back. I don't know if you can see that. They're not super big, but they are big enough that if I were to wear them all day, I'd be pulling them up all day, or they'd be like all the way down here, which is not appropriate and I don't like. To kind of take them up, I'm going to make them those like kind of like long sporty shorty things, and I'm feeling super motivated to do it today, as I'm hoping to potentially wear these tomorrow because I got sort of a little part-time job for the next like week and a half just before I go back to my home. So here's the back of the jeans. Okay. I've already cut this back loop off because I was gonna make it dart, and obviously there's no reason for that to be in the dart. But then I realized it's got this great seam down the back that if I were to do a dart would mean that it like comes out. So what I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll quick unpick that, and then I will put elastic in the back. This fits pretty nicely. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to like measure like the back seam, like going from one side to the other side on how tight to make it. So it's like that, and then I'm just going to pull it a little bit tighter to make it kind of firm, and maybe a little more. Yeah, I think that still feels pretty comfortable. And so yeah, that's the length of elastic I need.
And here we have a little arsonist.
Yes, a little arsonist that's going to mount the edges of the fabric, which should mount pretty easily because there's a lot of plastic in this, just to stop it from fraying. And I've got cousin number one from camping.
Kia ora.
Filming just for safety purposes. No, be fire wise.
Should probably be in like a metal dish or something.
No. Okay, as you might be able to see, the edge is now like a little bit, well, melted, and it won't fray.
So I'm just threading the elastic through the waistband using a safety pin on one end, and then when it gets to the end of the elastic, before it slips through completely, I'm just using another safety pin to hold it in place so that the little bit of elastic reaches both ends.
So I have now got it through both sides, and I will, I don't know, somehow sew this. Probably hand stitch it there and then hand stitch it up, I think would be the nicest way to do it. So they are sewn in place. You can see my very shitty hand stitching. But yeah, I'm going to try them on now, and if they fit, I will sew this bit up. They fit very well. You can really even tell that they have elastic in them, which is great. And so now I'm just going to hand sew up those little seams and work out what I'm doing with the hem. It's the same day, but I changed my shirt, but but it's still the same day. What I've done is I cut these a bit shorter, and then I've done the roll, and I've pinned it at the front, and I just need to pin it at the back, but I'm not a contortionist, so I'm going to take them off very carefully first. And then I think I might hand stitch them because I've been watching a lot of Benedict Bennett and I feel like doing some hand stitching. So I'm now outside because my family's home, which is all good, but the light is still out so I can film out. Alrighty, so this is the finished jeans. So I've got the waistband done and the hem sewn in place. I at first was thinking, oh my goodness, what have I chosen to do when I was doing the hand stitching, because it was taking forever, but as I went on it got faster, and I'm really glad that I did it because these are really stretchy, which if I sew on machine, if you don't do like a zigzag stitch, which I didn't want to do because it's going to be on the outside, it can often just like break, even if you do it on like the longest stitch, because it doesn't allow any room for stretch. Whereas when I was hand sewing it, I could sew a few stitches and then give it a bit of a stretch, and sew a few stitches and give it a bit of a stretch without having to do anything too fancy. Next pair of jeans, do pretty much everything exactly the same as the last pair, just making them a bit longer than the other pair, and I'm going to make the back elastic a bit tighter, so hopefully I don't have that like slipping problem at all. But as these are stretch jeans, I kind of think they'll be like just the constant. It has been a few days and I finished the last pair that night, but then I wore them to work, so I can't do like a little shot right now. Doing the tighter waistband really works, so that's good. The only thing with those jeans is I'm not too sure how I feel about the length, and these are the same length, simply because it's not generally the length I go for. So I'm pretty much just gonna see how much I wear them, and if I don't wear them much, I'm going to shorten them and make them the same length as the first pair. But yeah, that was the blue ones. This is the final pair. It's these bright red ones, which at the time when I was given these, I was like, ooh, red jeans, that seems fun. But now I've tried them on today and I'm like, when would I ever wear these? So pretty much my plan is I'm gonna make them smaller in the waistband as well, but I'm gonna try and make sure I do it really well, because if I don't wear them, I'm gonna take them to an op shop. But I might wear them because they are very fun. But again, they've got this length on them, which isn't my general length. I generally do like full length jeans or like shorts. Wear like 3/4 length below the knee. Generally isn't my jam. But I think the idea of potentially having red jeans is very fun. So pretty much my plan is gonna give it a shot, see if I wear them, and if I don't, just take them to an op shop. Alrighty, I'm just about to thread this through. doing the exact same method as on the last 2 pairs. Pretty much, I'm really enjoying this, so I like this method. I think it's going to be my go-to method. Alrighty, so this is them finished. They're all done now. They're no longer gaping, which is really good. I absolutely love the method of putting elastic through the waistband because in theory, like if I lose some weight, which is my goal, I can still fit them. I won't have to then re-alter them. Like the stripy shorts that I redid, like they're already pretty loose, they're very comfy, but they're already loose on me. So if I lose more weight, I have to re-alter them and do it all over again, which I don't really mind because they'll definitely last me at least this summer before I have to alter them, and you never know what the future holds. But I like that. Also, it means, because my whole family, well, all the girls in my family are wanting to lose a bit of weight, which means I can kind of do like a hand me up situation, which, because they'll, when they lose a little bit of weight, they'd be able to fit these. So hopefully they get a lot more use out of them, which is good for the environment, to try and use everything as much as you can. Alrighty, so this comes the end of the video. I hope you really liked it. Yeah, it's a bit weird, just me altering 4 pairs of pants, but oh well. If you like it, please give it a like, and if you want to see more of me, please subscribe and comment if you have something you want to say. Bye!